Kal Kat, the Kal Katster, and this is a quick review of the Orville episode, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I believe it's 13, 12 or 13, one of those. This is a review of the, it's essentially that TNG episode, Second Chances, with the Riker caught in the transporter kind of thing, and there's an earlier Riker left behind from 7 years earlier. Same idea. Except this time it's Kelly. Of course it's Kelly, because it's Kelly. And Kelly is Killy in the other one too. So. But in this one, Kelly is Kelly from Silly Track. So they don't realize, of course, that Kelly Bullocks is actually Silly Track is a guy, but in Orville it's a girl. They got her mixed up with Libby, and Press, Elijah, and no. Anyway, so the one in this version, there's a temporal thing hits the ship. Plot spoilers, I guess, and the temporal gravity wave somehow creates. It was a time wave more than a gravity wave, but time wave hits the ship and generates out of time they have a time device. Space time out with them. Well, it's more of a funnel. It's more of a Bajoran funnel, Bajoran orb thing looking thing. Crossed with a little bit of a Doctor Who thing. It creates a version of Kelly that's from 7 years earlier because it remembers a discussion they had earlier about that. Somehow it remembers that. So there's Kelly from 70 years younger walking around the ship. She's to blend in with the crew, and she's a little much for them. She likes drinking wine and stuff, and partying, and going to the rave club at the end. And they play some techno rave music. It's not exactly techno though; it's something similar. The Mocklins like it. Sure what they would. Oh yeah. So yeah. And then they have to send her back through time, and change that timeline. Yeah, I won't give it that away, but they try to Mercer is thrilled with his younger version of his ex-wife, and although he can't handle her, and they do the whole moonlighting thing. Like, this is a bad idea. Or when it was done as a Silly Track episode, the younger me, he got what he wanted. Oh no! But yeah, but apparently in this story, that doesn't happen like that. So now this whole season has pretty much been, and next week is the season finale. This whole season has pretty much been like a sort of, we're gonna develop characters, and there's been a few actioners, but not many actioners. It's basically like the Starship Locations longer books with the story arcs, as opposed to just the action episodes. They haven't read Starship Locations because they couldn't have, but the synopsises of the Silly Track were online at one point. I don't think they read them there. I think they're just on the same wavelength as Seth MacFarlane. So yeah, so are the people doing Discovery. Well, no, actually, the people doing Discovery did watch Dark Crackers because they got a Ray Angel over there. It turned out to be something else, and it was in the other one too. It wasn't ours. They've been paying attention. It was a solar system, not a Q-like being. That was something else. The Q-like being was another character. Ultimately, I keep yawning. Ultimately, it was fine. It is getting a little pedantic with the character development constantly to try to make the show more character driven and less. I was getting a little annoying. Yeah, the idea that it's always about like the characters and it's like a sitcom. I'm wondering if up on the on Fox on High said want to make it more like American Dad than Family Guy. Yeah, make it more like a CBS sitcom with space people, even though it's Fox. Yeah, so it still worked though. I think it still worked. It sure, Kelly, why not? Um, yeah. So her younger time travel self has to be sent back in time, and yeah. And of course, destiny could be changed there. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I was thinking they were going to, which they didn't do. I was thinking they were going to have a post-credit sequence in which the other one shows up from the other timeline in an anomaly, and like it's all like she's a captain of her own like badass warship. She's all like, "Yes, thanks for freeing me to the other timeline. I remember everything. Yes, but I must warn you, Mercer, that it's ew, that you don't become assholes in the future, but it's your kids. Something has to be done about your kids." And then she goes, dan, 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 dan. She like takes down some glasses that come out of nowhere, and she goes, "Where I'm going, I don't need roads." She just takes off. She does an ending of several Silly Trek episodes, nodding to Back to the Future, which would have been awesome. But I guess since it's not universal, they couldn't do that. Even as a gag, I would have done that. It's your kids, Marty. Something's got to be done about your kids. Dan, 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 dan. In the other timeline, you end up marrying that gelatinous guy. Yeah. Ew. Ew. The Warlons are actually female. Yeah, it's weird. They totally altered it. Well, they almost went to Silly Trek space. They almost made Kelly the Libyan. Not the Libyan. Well, that's what she was called. But we were also spoofing Back to the Future. Not Libyans. We were spoofing Back to the Future. So it was like the girl that happened to be Libby. Yeah. We were spoofing that scene, and it made sense to us when we were 15, but now it kind of doesn't. Yeah, so this story is Second Chances. It's yeah, and Silly Trek is nuts. It's very similar to that. But yeah, obviously the whole 7 years younger relived over again is let's see, 7 years younger here. That would be 2012. So yeah, we really felt the alleged end of the world of 2012. Again, I don't know. Oh, if you go back to that time period, it would be like, oh, interesting. If I'd stayed with that girl back then, we probably would have kids by now. That'd be scary. So anyway, that would be scary. Actually, we started production on Starship Chimera in 2012, like 2011, early 2012. It's still in production for 5 years, 7 years. Let's go back and yeah. So I might get that done eventually. That's not this weekend. It's too hot. Anyway, so yeah, and also yeah, Mark's Cards read the Channel Awesome thing, and it was like, yeah, that's kind of sucked what those people didn't fix it. Anyway, so yeah, this episode Mark's Cards didn't see, but yeah, it was okay. It is getting a little pedantic with the sitcom stuff, but at least it's not really bad jokes or anything. At least Ted the bear didn't show up or something. That'd be stupid. But yeah, but if a giant Kermit showed up, that would be interesting. Because it would go back to the first episode. Eating a jar of pickles. Something Silly Track would do. There would be a pie in the face at one point. It would just open up and then console would go beep. This little like bendy accordion thing would come up, and there'd be like a pie in there. And go, Captain would be all. And they'd be all. Yes, I've sent that from the future as well. Pie in the face.